Live and in the server, and John, I haven't spilled any more cups of tea on my desk, so we're good to go.
Excellent. I'm happy to hear that, Mike. No more potential electronics damage, right?
It's progress. It's progress. And let's see who's going to progress into an early pistol round here. Looks like we're getting a heavy focus in towards mid. Actually, is that all 5 from MIBR? Is there a lurk?
I think there's a lurk with
It's
utility.
4. Setting up util way back in towards spawn. Sometimes our mini-map deceives us. So there goes the first smoke, but this is the full setup, and actually MIBR are positioned to fight it. So Yankees will get one, but they need more, and they're not having it. A little bit of damage, but not the exchange they were looking for, and paiN Gaming's classic woes with the pistols continue.
Yeah, Henny gets the opener, I believe, there, and ends up with the 3K. Skull's last one standing, and Henny has been very good at opening duels when he's taken them anyway, with 39 frags on them and a 71.8% win percentage for his team when he gets that opening frag. But his success rate is great, 67.2% success rate when he goes for opening frags. That's good for number 2 in the league. Skulls?
I'm never that him out of a round. I'm never going to count him out.
Yeah.
It's just too dangerous. Tough at range, though. USPs. Honey shows us exactly why there, and Skulls is very... just a Glock to his name. Molotov burned. Will isolate the fight a little bit, but the double swing and the double facing, so isolation he will not find.
Yeah, just a really good mid-hold by MIBR and a great read. I'm guessing that they have played paiN enough here on Vertigo, at least twice in 2023, to realize that they like to go up mid on their pistol rounds because they were really heavily focused in that direction as they take the 1-0 lead. Last time these two teams faced off on Vertigo, though, paiN were victorious by a score of 16-10, and I guess paiN are hoping to repeat that. And also looking back on their results in the last two BO3s, as Hardzao is going to go out here and take a quick fight potentially. Maybe we'll get back to that as Hardzao taps away with the P250, and he's just trying to get some attention this direction, I believe. We'll see.
Even if he finds it, I mean, it's not going to be easy to get up the ramp. It's not like I can trigger a full 5 rotate without at least a kill coming their way. And I mean, at this point, paiN Gaming haven't gotten a response at all. MIBR is very content to sit. Why not? They're just up against the pistols here, John, and...
yeah.
Well, I think part of this is about whittling the utility out of them. At least trying to cause that economic damage. Turtle clearing back into this. He's seeing nothing. But a noise made. Turtle collects 1. Easy as can be. No chance for the trade here. This is disjointed, to say the least, from paiN.
Yeah, look, I get the idea, right? You're trying to attract attention one direction, pull a rotation, but MIBR know you're on pistol, so they're not going to rotate for that type of attempt. So yeah, they just wait here at ramp, and he gets a 3K instantly. BRN gets the last one, and that's all she wrote for MIBR, 2-0. So what I was going to say before, Mike, is that the reason I think paiN might have moved away from Nuke is that the last 2 times they faced off against MIBR there, they've lost. So maybe they didn't want to go back there and hoping that Vertigo would have more success.
Yeah, changes the formula. I mean, as well, sometimes, you know, a team just gets a feel for you on a certain map as an IGL, and so you want to shift away from it, come back, learn from the lessons, and change things up. And obviously, if you're paiN, you probably haven't had too much time to change things up. Kind of at the end of your season. That's a nice opener, though, for Hardzao. Kill coming in. Turtle collected early. Going to soften up the B site. And because it's Hardzao who gets the kill, doesn't really give them any information. Zevi, player right here on the smoke. It's Insani. He gets 1. And Insani has done so much damage. He's evened up the scoreline here, 2-on-2. This is something we're going to see from Insani a lot of rounds. Aggression by the ramp smoke. Something he loves to do. For the time being, it's stalled out paiN.
Hardzao and paiN-biguzera looking for their chance to push out here into the A site. They've got time. They don't have to commit. They could go back, get to B. Penny's kind of given them a lot of space towards the A site, playing for a retake. But paiN Gaming, they've regrouped. They're thinking about it. And they're deciding on an A hit, which is technically the right decision because no one's really here anymore. Obviously, that Molotov might pull Henny back a little bit, but I think he's content to play passively until his teammate is able to join up on a potential flank. Maybe paiN are waiting for that? They've only got 40 seconds now, though, so they're going to have to make a move soon.
They are. The paiN-biguzera up close, and the smoke is going to section off Henny, so they'll have to worry about the flank, but for the time being, a plant should be all but guaranteed. Henny wants the challenges. Henny wants to slide out on the edge of the smoke. Maybe just confirm that they don't get back on the line towards the ramp. So actually, by not seeing anybody, he's echo-located the information that they're playing to the side hall here. He's exit aware that he should be. He spotted the player when he does capitalize. Looked a little labor there. Hard sound, we'll bring it back. And he's not on the bomb yet. No kit. Oh, no kit, John. It's going to be a problem here. There's the check. He knows he's not on it. And Hardzao, I believe, has probably just won this on time. Not enough time for the defuse here. And off of it, he won't even get the kill.
Oh, nice job by Hardzao playing the time, getting the 3K on the round. It could have been dicey, right, against Exit. He's going for that fight, and if he loses it, I mean, it's over, right, if he's going to come through. But he wins that and then plays it so very patiently and doesn't let Henny have the edge. The biggest problem, I think, like you said, Mike, in that round, is that Henny did not have the fuse kit, which I'm not sure why. There was probably enough money in order to get that up and running, but get it into his utility belt. So paiN do pick up their first round, and now MIBR will be able to get a spot of 3 A1Ss and 2 MP9s. Even paiN are struggling to get their full AKs up as they have 3 Galils and 1 AK only left now because Henny just took out Nikis through the smoke. Bigu recovers the AK, but that is a very quick strike from MIBR.
Nice find from Zera. Evening up the scoreline here. BRN just trying to play the angle and getting caught. Interesting that we've seen paiN hold back for this aggression in so many rounds. Still minute 10 on the clock, but now they've got a man advantage, so this time it has certainly worked out for them. Pressure onto Turtle. Lone sight defender. He's just got an MP9 for it. And if he throws out this util, it's going to confirm his position to Hardzao. Does now. There's the smoke fade he spotted. I think. No. Ah, it's awkward. And Turtle's going to get the best of him. Teammates weren't close enough to punish this, but they're past the AG. No Zeppy gets caught. And there's the frag blinded up. What? The knife is out for paiN-biguzera? What's that about? Bomb's going to be planted, but it's a 1v1 here, John.
I don't know why paiN-biguzera had his knife out in that situation. Maybe just ran out of bullets and desperately trying to charge with his knife. But yeah, 1v1 scenario. Skulls, I would say, has the edge because his position is completely unknown. And Exit, again, no kit. So, I mean, probably better to save the AK. If he doesn't spot out Skull soon, he has to spot him out. He has to spot him out soon.
That Molotov ends it. That Molotov should end it. Does it spread? If it's spread, I mean, they've lost it on time now.
Yeah, it's
Exit knows. He wants that last kill, but he's going to have to content himself with survival. There was a smoke. Oh, no. There was a smoke.
Yeah, I think the smoke was further back because he threw his smoke already before attempting a defusal. And yeah, it was just really tough circumstances. And obviously, you know, he has to go for the save at the end because he couldn't spot out Skulls in time. Just not having that kit is such a big problem on the MIBR side. Twice in a row now, it has really hurt them as we're tied up 2-2. Looking at paiN, well, they're still doing well in terms of their money, at least enough to buy 4 AKs, and the Bigu settling for the MAC-10, but up against the pistols and just the lone AK of Exit, that MAC-10 could be very potent.
Could indeed. paiN-biguzera's been off to a hot start here. Doing some money now. Lots a few Molotovs. Is anyone actually watching Quad? Turtle? Okay, yeah, someone is. Thank you. Thank you, Zevi. I was really wondering how far he was going to get out from that. You need the excuse of being flashed, sure. But, Either way, this should be definitely a round for paiN Gaming. No issue there. The question is, MIBR find any damage, and can they keep the AK alive?
Yeah, I think the AK alive is no problem. I'm wondering if the pistols just... Okay, are they just going to stick to this stack until the end of the round? I suppose so. And keep everyone alive, so no more kill bonus for paiN unless they go hunting here, which Biggie might. He's
Of
only got
course.
the Mac 10.
No sense saving it. Money can be made. Guns can be taken away, but I don't think he's going to get here in time.
Maybe.
Trying to run it. Spots one. Oh, spots a lot, but won't get a chance to kill him.
So paiN take a third after an 0-2 start. They've got a 3-round win streak, but MIBR are bringing the herd again into this round with full rifles, 4 A1Ss, and still that AK being carried forward by Exit for a second round in a row. And pretty much, yep, now definitely a full util belt for every single player on both sides. Hardzao going to be moving up here with the rest of paiN, and it looks like they're leaning more heavily towards the B site and mid for the time being. We'll see where they end up executing, but a couple of players are going in towards the bottom of ramp, trying to attract some attention. They've got some reinforcements arriving now. Utility exchange is massive here from both sides as they look to gain control of ramp. Oh, look at this. Mid push already out.
Needs a lot of space, but I don't think they expect Insani here, and that's a big catch. Biguzera down early on, and despite all the space taken by Biguzera, his teammates have taken advantage of the gain. In that case, we'll get that kill, but not before losing a teammate, so they maintain the advantage here, and the information's given up as well. That's a good follow-up, though. That's a big one for Nekiz. Oh, they've got this ground. Skulls finds another, slipping up the side hall, and the bodies are just whipping away for MIBR. Toss the counter nades, trying to delay this plant just a little bit. Where is the bomb?
Is it still on ramp?
I'm honestly not sure where the C4 has gone. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's stuck?
Is it stuck?
Is it
no
under
way.
the ramp? No.
Even...
He's got it. He's got it. It's all good.
I was going to say, there's no way.
I didn't think so, but swing, there's the face, there's the kill. So, don't even need the bomb. All said and good, but, made me nervous for a second there.
Yeah, no question. paiN do manage to pull it off. It was a great start from MIBR, and I was a little nervous with Nikiz not getting that frag before his teammate goes down because you got to clear that a little bit faster. But he makes up for it with a perfect swing at the top of ramp to get himself a 2K and really allow things to go back in paiN's favor as they are looking quite strong now. You see MIBR, their money's not great. Insani, he has an A1S, a hero A1S has been purchased up, but everyone else onto pistols. Turtle.
Last time I saw a bomb fall through the board ledge. It's been a long time since that was a regular thing.
It's been fixed for the most part, I think.
Nice opener for Insani. Hero rifle justifying itself. See if Nekiz can catch this. If he's spotted, an aid will come out. I might indeed. Pistols on the line. Deeg on this side. Gotta make you nervous. There's the swing. Woo! There's the kill. There's the catch. Brazilian Deegs. Never doubt them. And this is becoming a very touch and go round for paiN.
Yeah, don't doubt BRN openers either. We got 69 of them for number 2 in the league throughout the regular season. Plant is going to go down here from Biguzera, though, as he gets naded down to 28. Oh, now he's gone.
Cost him smoke. Low HP. He was vulnerable. Stopped for one moment of spam, and that cost him. Still, Zevi on the line defending that bomb. It's going to be tough to unseat. And you've got skulls as well. So this is the dynamic of young guns, but there's one. Eliminated. And now the wrap could be on, but it's all about this defense. Again, time an issue here, but they will have enough. Kit or no kit. This time, MIBR convert, and it's just off of the back of 1 Euro rifle and a bevy of pistol frags.
I mean, Insani was really important, right, to get that opening frag. It's just something that he was able to kick off the round with, and paiN ended up struggling afterwards. That great headshot from BRN with the deagle, and then he gets the follow-up as well. Just beautifully done from MIBR in a round they didn't really invest much into, aside from the A1S, which did its job. So, paiN, gonna pause things up here, call a timeout, talk things over. Excuse me, that was MIBR calling for the timeout, Mike.
Indeed. I mean, this opportunity is huge, right? But they have to convert on the follow-up if they can win this round. paiN's in tough spot financially.
Mm-hmm. 8th round, like you mentioned, they can get this one. paiN are going to be in a bit of a pickle. Bomb plant would help, of course, if they can find that. Round victory's better. Economy is a little bit limited, so you see the utility is as well.
I mean, even with a bomb plant, right? Still probably going to be a half buy.
Yeah, assuming they lose, right? Not there yet.
A lot of options here. Henny going to be pushed off the angle. Henny, fast play, but he is traded. Worth it for them. Not going to get the follow-up, but the trades continue. Bomb's down, though. Bomb's down. This is kind of an awkward spot to defend, and they lose their ramp player. So Insani wanted to get a little bit of ground to maybe maneuver, and that is certainly denied. Turtle flirting with danger here by the elevator. Don't want to fall off the map, and they've snatched the bomb, and they've gotten away, and this bomb is going down. Now, this is a tough retake. This is a really tough retake. They don't know if someone's still sitting here in towards mid. It slowed them down on the approach. They've got to smoke. They could go for the defuse, but it's going to be tough. There's HEs as well to pull a player off of it. And now that time has gone by, they're backing off. They're going for the save.
Yeah, I mean, the money is there, sort of, to take a bit of a risk, but it's better to save, especially with their CT economy not exactly stabilized yet on 3 players. So... Uh-oh. Exit. You gotta have your gun out. Oh, boy. Exit gets caught out with the pistol. And the keys is going to take him down. Turtle's trying to stay alive, but he's been spotted out. Just that paiN are going to settle up here on the chase because their money's not exactly great either. And they do. It's only 1 gun saved over for MIBR. The op is still available, though, as it was recovered by Turtle. And more than enough cash to buy up here. Really nice job by paiN. You know, they lost the first man, but they recovered very nicely in that one. The opposite of what happened in their anti-eco. And then they get the plant onto the A site with the 2v2 advantage. And MIBR just out of position. Here we go again, though. Quick push here by paiN in the first 10 seconds. They find Turtle, and they think about going into the B site. Exit, ready to try and engage with them, but it's going to be tough because he's by his lonesome, and Henny's at mid.
That's a big kill for Bigu. Fun. Trade is there, but now they've lost all their ramp players. It's just mid presence, and as Henny falters, this one's over. Exit's in such a tough spot. He has to rotate around the world. They're dumping util just to be sure, but this bomb is 100% going down. It has decent util if he wanted to attempt this, but it would be bold, to say the least. He's keeping a look. Don't know if I fancy his chances, and they're not giving him a fight. He needs them to overextend if this is going to happen. It's just not happening from the paiN side.
I mean, he could just risk it and throw the smoke on, but it seems so unlikely.
Is he going to chance this? Oh, he's been spotted. He's been spotted. He has the kit. Gonna go for it, and can't nail the first kill. Comes up against his counterpart on the other side, and piguzera comes out on top of the exchange.
Oof, yeah, I mean, another great execute by paiN, you know, taking that control towards the B site and mid, and that's not even their execute, right? They just wanted to get the bodies, and then they end up going towards the A site, and just great job by piguzera. The IGL again, delivering another 3K. He's topping the board with 10 frags. Couldn't ask for more from him on the paiN side. Over on MIBR, though, a little bit less great. I mean, you still have Henny, who's matching piguzera's efforts with 10, but he missed an important frag there in that round towards mid, and that did cost paiN the round at the end. MIBR the round. Now they're back on pistols. MP9 in the mix. Look where Skulls is. He's already pushed up right up against site. Turtle won't win the fight either.
Little chance they had in this round is fast window. Bit of desperation. Desperation that will go unanswered. Bomb will be planted. Looking like 7 on the board for paiN, and this would have been very touch and go for paiN at one point in time, John, but now building up a 4-round lead. Things are starting to look downright good on their own map choice.
Yeah, I mean, they've really settled into things here. 7th round going to come through. They do have a 5-game win streak on Vertigo coming into this series. Nouns, Apex, Big, Into the Breach, and Timber where those victories are found. A lot of very, very strong names in that mix. So, you know, paiN have certainly done the rounds on Vertigo, and they felt confident going into it against MIBR, and now we're seeing why.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of major playoff teams there.
Yes.
You know,
I can't believe it.
Semi-finalist in Apex, major quarterfinalists in Into the Breach, also Big.
It's crazy. I can't believe Apex Into the Breach got that far.
What a better way to send a send-off to CSGO than to have a massive upheaval within the ranks to give us the promise of exciting hierarchy shifts in the new game.
Yeah, I can't wait for Counter-Strike 2.
Whenever that may be.
Yeah. Certainly before March of next year, right?
Yes.
That's when the next major is going to be.
Very curious. My guess is sometime after player break, but when exactly, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Could have bet September.
I'm thinking we're going to see a more open beta before we get the official release.
Possible. Is that something you really think, or is that something you hope, John? Because I know neither of us got access.
I mean, I'm kind of hoping, right, that there is some sort of open beta for it so that they get to do a little more testing before it completely replaces Global Offensive, because you want it to be ready for prime time, right?
One would think.
Maybe they'll just go for it, though. You know, it is Valve.
It is Valve. Sometimes they do just go for it.
Yeah.
Make things spicy. Critical round for MIBR. If they're going to recover this half, it's got to happen now. Gotta happen now. Fast play up the ramp. paiN Gaming has to accelerate off of that pause, and it's not going to work out. BRN collects on the first. MIBR were ready for this duel, and they've got a second as well. So the defensive have been erected. The utility's been effective. And paiN Gaming looking to up the pace, up the ante. Find themselves stymied.
Wow, that's a perfect smoke.
Zara's going to take advantage. He's going to sit in it, actually. Oh, Skulls gets on the line with this. This is risky. The boost up, that's checked, and now they know where everyone is. So a clean sweep. Big risk in the boost up. But they chanced it. They went bold. Now they went home.
BRN with the 3K in that round. He actually led the league in 3Ks in the regular season with 28 of them. Had 33 kill plus rounds and 28 were 3Ks. That's pretty crazy. As MIBR get a 4th there. Yeah, I mean, paiN have been upping the tempo for the past 3 rounds, going very, very quick. And now MIBR, eventually, they caught on. They said, whoa, hold on a second. We got to be ready for these initial fights in the first 10 seconds. And they were at ramp. Demolished paiN. Now we got to see the change of pace, and that's what we're going to get. paiN slowing it up.
It does feel like, just a moment while we do a bit of time, there's a mid lurk developing. Keep an eye on Hardzal for that. But it does feel like BRN almost had his shine stolen a little bit by Insani. When BRN first came into this roster, he was being forced into a role that wasn't really his in terms of being forced into primary hopping. So he didn't necessarily have this explosive debut. You still saw the skill, but he wasn't, you know, the best form of himself. And then you had Insani come into the roster, be the really hot new prospect. But BRN's still super young and just continues to get better and better and better, it feels like, as we watch him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think he was second on the team in rating, only behind Henny at 1.29. He had 1.25 rating, and that was still good for number 4 in the league. So he's a star. There's no question.
But he's just 19. Just 19. Really exciting, this next generation of Brazilian players. I think, you know, the 18, 19, 20-year-old crowd in Brazilian CS right now is just oozing talent. BRN going to find the first.
And the second.
And the second, why not? good here in defensive A. Might be time to shift things up. Skulls gets one, but immediately traded back as Insani comes to play. And Insani's still holding onto the spot. If we get a claim here, he is bold, and that's all they're going to get. Plenty of time for the defuse. And MIBR continue to build back into this.
Yeah, they've made some adjustments here on their A-site defense, a lot more heavily defending it and going up for those early fights on ramp, and it is working so very well. paiN walking into a slaughter there, even though they took their time. MIBR were waiting. Look at that push from Henny, bold through the smoke. Wasn't even expected by paiN, and they couldn't react. So a 5th round picked up, 2 in a row for MIBR, and it looks like they may have broken the economy a little bit from paiN. Not quite. There's enough for a half buy here. It's going to be 3 Tech 9. Zevi saving for the op, so he sticks with the Glock, and Hardzao, the most potent gun, the AK. We'll see if he can lead the charge here. And again, it is a quick charge up towards the B site. Hardzao, he's got the AK, looking for that fight. Trying to completely find it, and he does go down to Hardzao. That is the B site taken.
Indeed, bomb's going to be down, so here's that shift up punch. That's exactly what they needed as well. There's going to be a lot of retake util. There's a lot of retake util. Tons of flashes. Actually, only 1 Molotov, but smokes and flashes galore. Time still the main issue. Gotta go out. So we got the player past the first choke point. paiN-biguzera up close, though. He's going to activate. He gets a second as well. Oh, and now they're out into the firing range. It's down to just a 2v2. Oh, but Henny doesn't want anything to do with this. He's too low. He's backing away.
The AK more important to him than going for that very unlikely attempt at a defusal and a clutch victory because, like you said, no time left. Skull's chasing a little, but he says, oh, you know what? We don't have that much money either. Let's just make sure we go for the save, even though he could have bought up pretty easily going to this next round. They want to make sure their economy stays healthy. Look at this, though. Biguzera and Hardzao.
Man.
Yeah.
It's such a gut punch. They were finally building some cash. They had chained 2 rounds back to back. At least they had built enough economy off of the clean rounds in the last 2 that they're going to be able to buy back in here. But you're just running out of rounds to get what you need on this CT side, right? That's the big issue now. And MIBR, there's only 2 more left in this half. Let's see what they've got for us. The hit is punishing Turtle. Strikes back. And he's able to get away as well. Util exit peeks in. Now this is looking beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, again, paiN haven't really taken their foot off the gas here as Turtle is going to take down Zevi 5v2. I mean, there's just so little they can do as Turtle. It almost wraps it up. Hardzao takes a lot of damage, but managed to deliver at least 1 frag, but down to 21 HP and very little going his way.
Well, I know he's here. An exit will confirm. 1 more round in this half. Can MIBR close the gap? Let's find out. What does this buy actually look like for paiN?
Not too great.
Yeah. It's workable.
Yeah.
Saw him get it done with the techs, certainly. But for paiN Gaming, I mean, this was a 7-3 at one point in time. They definitely let it slip a bit. Still a strong T-side showing.
Yeah, they really need to pull things together here in this last round of the first half and get that 9-6 because honestly, they're the ones that had the momentum, right? They were the ones taking control of this map, and MIBR just managed to power their way back, winning 3 of the last 4. paiN, a more limited buy-up. Have to take the fight straight on. Henny wins the first, probably the second. There it is, maybe the third. No. Skulls gets a response here, Mike. It's a 4v3 for MIBR.
Still down. He's got it. He's got it ahead of the flash, and Sonny did not expect him to be that hot on his heels. Oh, he's got it. He's got the second as well. Skulls thought he had the chance to punish. He did indeed. Turtle's still living.
No
Living up to his name. Turtling back into his shell and closing the gap to 1 to send us to the break.
Pioneers of paradise of fame, and we push
And we're back in live. Gap's just one here, John. A lead for paiN. But considering how good it looked for them at a time, this is quite the recovery for MIBR.
paiN are... Sorry, Mike.
I was just saying running back 4 of the last 5 rounds. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say paiN are stronger on their CT side than their T sides. This is actually a pretty good scoreline for them.
Let's see what they can get. It's a similar mid setup. And MIBR ran in the first. And similarly, MIBR looked like they want to trip it. I don't know whether this is just an agreement that everything ends mid. But kind of feels that way. Here comes paiN, maybe shifting off of this at just the wrong moment. Uh-oh. They had the stack. They didn't trust their instincts. And now they're down in 2, 3. Oh, it's looking catastrophic in another pistol round here.
Ay.
Heck, what do you got? I understand there were nades sailing in towards B. You felt like you had to adjust to address it. Instead, what you've got here is no pistol.
Yeah, they lose more than 50% of their pistol rounds here, do paiN on Vertigo, so perhaps the expected result either way. Yesterday they were solid. I mean, I think they won 3 of 4 up against ATK, but today it's, well, 0 for 2 to kick things off. Although tied up 8-8, having lost both pistol rounds, that's not actually that bad at all. So we'll see if they can recover here once more. It will be a force buy coming through. 3 Deagles, 5.7, and the MP9 on paiN. Over in MIBR, it's 2 MAC-10s, 2 AKs, and a Illegal. So, oh, Nickies. We know those Deagles can be very scary on both sides here. There are 3 of them, as mentioned, for paiN to work with.
Certainly will respect their opponents here. Let's head out with that MP9. Floating B. Expect to see him there in many a round. Gonna be a nice nade. Not really, actually.
Okay. Split the difference.
Finds the middle ground of field. There's the spot. paiN-biguzera down for the count. And you've just got Nickies here, stuck at cement. The molly's a little early. No one was actually in the angle to check it, so decisive bailout from Nickies does mean he survives. Trying some desperation, not finding its mark. But look at this. We've got a push in towards mid. Hardzao's going to be here on the flank. If they stall out too long, this could get real weird.
Yeah, but he has to get there quickly, right? Because it looks like MIBR are making their push up this ramp. And Zevi, ooh, is he going to spot a player towards sandbags there? And BRN and Sani also waiting at the ramp. 31 seconds left. MIBR are really letting this go down to the wire.
Yeah, they were waiting for that flank. Turtle's been watching this for so long. 24 seconds. Now they're going to have to make the move, and Turtle does, in fact, catch it. So now there's nothing else to worry about. They've just got to go. Smoke's in. Bomb still not down. 15 seconds. Will be planted. Now it's all good. In case all's well that ends well, but a little bit of expense may be available. No, just the 1 kill.
And in the end, the patience paid off, right? For Turtle waiting for that flank to come through. He gets the shot onto him, helps his team secure the site in effect, because all they have to worry about is the pistols ahead of them. And then the 9th round is indeed found. So no scary moments there on the anti-force buy by MIBR. And now paiN Gaming will be on the eco. Not much going to be bought up into this one. Maybe pistols. Yeah, we see 3 P250s, a flashbang. That's it. Probably going to stack up on one site, and the site they choose is A, leaving only Hardzow on B. I mean, with a USP, there's not much of a chance if MIBR go there. And he even falls off. It was just an early phase to see if MIBR would push up quickly.
Still the statues. In this round, MIBR expecting some sort of explosive play, but they've taken the space in towards mid. Right, exits gained all of this ground. BRN could get overwhelmed. Indeed, he does. Only 1 foul. They can keep it over, and uh-oh.
Oh, my.
Uh-oh.
Not like this.
Look at the bomb. Look at the bomb. Turtle's got to secure the bomb. Smoke's going to go down to try and... They just run through. I mean, there's a rope. This gets way out of hand. Turtle's getting the kill, but they need to recover this C4. Now they realize why he's guarding this so carefully. Advantage taken back through, but there are 2 rifles on the other side. Oh, gonna catch. Now Hardzau's in a really tough out the open. Pick your poison, and the MAC-10 plenty against unarmored players.
That got way too scary for MIBR up against pretty much just dry pistols aside from the upgraded ones, and they almost lose the round thanks to some nice play from Zevi and paiN-biguzera. But this was even nicer, right? Turtle throwing that smoke, realizing a push is going to come through. He isolates off a couple of headshots and gives MIBR the comfort to go and try and retake that bomb and get a 10. Speaking of headshots for Turtle, he actually led the league in headshots per round in ECL with 0.46, as MIBR Insani is going to get the headshot this time on to Zevi. It's paiN. Well, they have to reinforce this site quickly. Look at the util, Mike.
Nearly dead. Asa smoke just to survive, and there's another AG here even. Nexus goes 1 for 1 elsewhere. Where do they actually want to finish this? Zera setting himself up with a little face down the ramp. I mean, MIBR have another salvo of utility. It's not much to counter them out on the other side. paiN-biguzera still has a Molotov. Hardzau still has a smoke. So they're going to have to make some risky maneuvers, and it seems like for now they're abandoning B at just the wrong moment, as this looks to be where MIBR intend to finish. Out they go. And Hardzau is about to have his hands full.
Yeah, and he's looking at mid, right? He has to get back into the site, look through these smokes, or I mean, not look through them, look above them, right?
This feels like this could turn into a save. If Hardzau's life is lost without any impact, his teammates aren't going to risk this. Bombs down. Really tough retake on, and yeah, they're gonna think better of it. They're gonna back away.
You have to. I mean, gambled, right? They said, okay, well, I guess MIBR are going to go back to the B site, or sorry, the A site here. They send 2 players there. Even Hardzau is watching from mid. He's not on the site proper, and once that util comes in, he's got nothing to look at but smokes. And obviously, he tries to go over the top of them to get some visibility, but it just doesn't happen. Now they're going to try and save the guns. So far, so good. With Hardzau and Bigu finding the frags. Henny and Exit probably don't want to gamble any further here, and they won't. So the 3 rifles do get carried forward, which is pretty good for paiN. So they'll be able to buy up around those. That's the advantage, Mike, of those gamble stacks not working out, right? We've talked about it before, but you get to keep what you had or have a really strong chance at winning if the fight goes in that direction.
That is the operative idea. As for the idea to now be at a 3-round chunk down, but it's the best buy we've seen it yet for paiN. No ops still. Love to see that out for Zevi. He's not been able to have much impact. The young guns both have been quiet in a way that we don't really expect. paiN-biguzera getting aggressive. He's just out in the open.
Oh, no!
That's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Going for the spam here, and he's found so much impact. PRN trying to make the cheeky play, trying to find the gap in the smoke. The flashing mint. He has no idea.
It's just an off angle and a half. He just pushes out into the open. And unexpected, of course, as the flashbang sailed through, he just gets a freebie. And MIBR have to reset themselves. Oh, it's a great booster for Nikis. He could find himself another frag here if Insani makes the wrong step. Oh no.
Checking it. The checking it. Insani. So good at playing these A-ramp spots. Rips the head from the shoulders. That is a massive find. Heavy. What do they got? Soften this up. It's not looking great.
This could be a threat.
Likely should be, but they go for the open plant instead of the safe. And so Turtle loses his life. That initial one is denied. Now, Insani, catches the AG. Zevi was waiting for exactly that moment, and the skipper goes in. spacing through the smoke. They didn't need to do that, especially with the Molotov down. They wanted to take the space while they could. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Takes a catch, and they know it. Oh, Zevi puts his teammate down. Oh, a catastrophe.
Oh no, that is just, oh, Zevi. It's not his fault, honestly. His teammate peeked into his crosshair, so it just happens. But it's so unfortunate because their util was phenomenal. They got 2 kills with nades, and everything. Or excuse me, I think it was 1 spam, but 1 with nade. Either way, still their util was great, and then they denied the bomb plant with the Molotovs, thrown perfectly, timed well, and then. Just peeking around the smoke for no reason, and then Zevi gets the TK.
I think that was the biggest blunder. In the
yeah.
A little bit of panic, trying to take the initiative, knowing the time was low. Still an opener here. Hardzel putting that 1A1S to work, and now Zevi's found a fast flank. He's going to be through mid. How quickly can he develop this? The bomb is actually left behind. Big kill for Insani, but he's spotted. He's seen. They've seen. Oh no, the jig is up. Now Zevi is trying to back away because they've all just floated back to try and find this kill.
Yeah, I like the idea from Zevi to push in towards T-spawn and try and find that, but like you mentioned, he's spotted out, and Insani takes a lot of damage, but he doesn't go down. They're able to hold on to that space, and Zevi's coming back.
Why not? It's the only way you can have impact into this unarmored Deagle, right? He needs to be in the cheeky spot, otherwise it's just not going to work.
Could work here.
Could find the timing. I think they've cleared it. He's dropped the bomb. He's dropped the bomb now. He's harassing now. They know someone's at the flank. Skulls activates. Here we go. Here's the wombo combo. Here's the young guns we've been waiting for the entire time. Henny committed. That's a great clear, though. Now they're working together, but they have to be wary of that flank coming back into fruition. This time it'll be paiN-biguzera to do so. Looking to plant that bomb. Utility for the steps. There's going to be guns to try and guard it. Neckies is passed. So I gotta look both ways. Oh no, paiN-biguzera, that was a huge opportunity, but still they convert the round.
Wow.
Oh, they made it happen. Guns can be found, salvaged, taken through, and MIBR's run of rounds comes to a screeching halt.
Finally. I mean, that's thanks to Zevi, right? Didn't give up on the flank, fell back for a little bit and said, you know what? I'm going to go in again. And then he finds all 4 players pretty much waiting for him to shoot them. And he sections off the one that he can see cleanly. And it turns out to be the bomb carrier as well. So that's great for him. Then he throws MIBR into complete chaos because they don't know where the shot came from. Then they realize, oh crap, it was from our flank. And in the meantime, Skulls takes that opportunity to get himself another Deagle frag, and that's when things just fall by the wayside. Yes, MIBR are able to recover and get a bomb plant, but paiN has 3v2 advantage. They didn't waste it, and they win an unexpected round. MIBR now looking to get back to their winning ways. They're going up this A ramp with a lot of aggression. They want to take it early, and they already have. They force paiN off of the angles.
Oh, Insani, ripper of a shot, but he's traded immediately. Still, that's taken out the AWP. That was finally a big get here for paiN and off. No impact. paiN-biguzera, however, a lot of impact. Maximal impact. A trade further keeps the numbers in the advantage of paiN right now. But there's still so much time for him to work. They're going to duo up. They're going to buddy up. Question is, do they find a soft spot?
I mean, A is technically that soft spot. B would be a straight-up fight, whereas A, they can probably smoke off and go for a plant. 2 smokes available. Turtle wants to see if he can take a fight first around this technically one-way. They're not even going to throw the smoke spike.
No, they want to go crazy. They want the element of surprise, but he's never surprised. He's always ready, because he's paranoid. He thinks they're around every corner. He's not paranoid if the world really is out to get him. He'll convert too.
Yeah, I understand the idea there. Obviously trying to catch paiN off guard, going for the fight straight up without throwing the util, but I would say the better idea would have been throw those smokes, get the bomb planted if you can. paiN are very solid with their util, yes, but it gives you a better chance of coming out with a round victory if you get those smokes down, given that no one was on the site proper. Anyway, paiN, take it. 10th round found, both teams in double digits. Here's that run boost. Do they hit it? Yes, they do. Turtle able to get across to the B ramp. Does it convert into a frag? It does. Turtle, headshot onto skulls.
What a massive find here.
Yeah.
In a very limited round. Put that hero rifle to use. So the gun's going to be completely unretrievable. At least for the moment, unless they breach onto the site itself. And they'll shift up. Try and keep them guessing. Going towards a bit of mid-aggression. Most likely they'll find contact on the keys.
Surprised MIBR don't lean into B after finding that frag, instead going to mid where they don't have much information, but looks like something has clued paiN to a rotation to the B site, but that actually opens up mid a little bit. Nikis comes around, he gets traded on immediately. This is favoring MIBR once more.
Indeed, pressure on. What do you got, paiN-biguzera? Slipping away, trying to move away from the front, but the flashbang is so good, so lethal, and he's done. And look at the money. I mean, this is probably going to turn into a save. Disastrous right now. Utility's too late. Can't deny that bomb planted. Oh, Zevi misses the shot. Back to BRN, risking the Molotov to secure the kill. It's a clean sweep. MIBR just a stone's throw away from closing this out now.
Yeah, that was a really nice round from them. The hero AK used absolutely to perfection at the beginning of the round off the run boost, which is nailed. Turtle not even expected to be there, so he gets the insta headshot onto B. And then instead of trying to force the issue at the B site, MIBR says, hold on a second, guys. Let's put a pause on this. paiN have to reinforce the site. Maybe we'll rotate around and see what we can find towards mid. And while they do find even more, they get an instant trade up against the keys, run in towards the A site, completely flash out. I forgot who it was, but it was a perfect flash thrown there onto the paiN player. No chance at all. And then Zevi tries to peek around when it was already pretty much done and loses his op. And they can't rebuy that. They don't have the money. Oof. This round could determine the map.
It feels that way, doesn't it? I mean, it feels like this is do or die for paiN. MIBR, many more chances for paiN gaming the buck. May stop here. Don't even have everything they could possibly want for it. Again, the young guns not having the star turns we expected them. Well, on the other side, highlighted Breno, doing great. Highlighted Insani, doing great. Henny, crushing it. As we see there with Niki's collected early on. I mean, really everyone's across the board having a great game.
I mean, this has been the story for MIBR, right? Throughout the entirety of the regular season, even into these playoffs. 2 maps lost, that's it. It's pretty much a repeat so far of season 44, aside from the fact that MIBR couldn't play one of their matches last season because of scheduling issues and had to forfeit. If they didn't, they could have very well been 7-0 then as well. So yeah, MIBR looking strong.
They are indeed. But this would be the biggest feather in their cap of the season.
Yeah.
Their spot for bracket final. Nice pick from Zevi, but the trade is there, and Zevi's dropped as well. Insani just holding the line. Snappy shooting on it. Now they're in big trouble, and look at this midler.
19 seconds.
Yes, Insani's dropped down, but yeah, they need exit to activate here. He's too late in, and he's going to be prepared for now. Hardzal was ready. Aware of who's on the other side, but the bomb does go down, so time no longer an issue. Let this post plant, and no skulls for it. Hardzal is so low. Hardzal is so low. And he's just backing away. MIBR have done it. They've cracked the economy of paiN. They're on to 14. They're just 2 away from snatching their opponent's map choice.
I mean, that was a 2v4 though, and it almost fell apart. You talked about it. Exit did not activate soon enough. He needed to be on that flank a lot sooner. As a result, he goes down, makes it a 2v2, but it was just a great reaction by Henny and Turtle to get that bomb planted and then hold the angle towards the boost spot and take out, I think it was Zevi before he's able to get up on the box. So that's going to do it. Hard Zhao ends up saving as soon as his teammate goes down, which makes sense given the economy. But unfortunately, it's only one rifle, and it's 14-10 for MIBR. And we talked about paiN's T side being good. This one's even better from MIBR. Only 2 rounds surrendered so far.
Out in towards mid this time, and it may not have a chance to have impact, right? The utility's just going to force them out of the choke points here. This is going to be a miserable retake. Hard's even tagged up.
Done. Yeah.
Ah, so tough. So tough. He's going to give it a look. If he can't find them, a road back in, but without finding contact, without that stack working out, I mean, it just should not be possible, frankly. There's no kit even onto this hard player. And it's just not going to happen. He's dropped. The one set of armor is gone. They're trying to ferry the gun out, but there is no escape, no survivors, no mercy from MIBR. One more needed to close. And paiN Gaming have done little to stem the tide in this second half.
Yeah, it's been all MIBR all the way. paiN got a couple of rounds like we talked about, but outside of that, MIBR have had the responses they've needed. And right there, I think, you know, it's still 4 players left alive, but if they pull the plug right away because they had no presence on the B side, you save the A1S, maybe you keep some pistols as well, you know, just guarding the A1S and trying to pick it up if it goes down. Instead, they stay way too close to the site. MIBR completely decimates them. BRN's trying to come in here. Lots of damage done already onto Bigu and the Keys. The Keys hanging around here. Oh, maybe a little bit too long. He gets one, but traded out immediately, and that will favor MIBR. MIBR is going to take the space towards the B side as well.
They are.
And there's not really that much presence.
There's none.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. Skulls has gone to set up the mid push. So maybe he's going to get back around as this utility starts to sail in. They're trying to get past the choke points, which is flashing to set this up, and they're locked out.
This is tough, yeah.
So very tough. Almost looked like this was going to be a fake, but then they didn't get any response. They're like, okay, no, never mind. Oh! I think it was an ankle, a shadow sticking out of that one, and he gets caught now. Big trouble. Skulls out of play. Bigu and Zevi, who's got the hero play? New theme music better start sounding now. Bomb's not planted, but the kills are, and they'll plant their flag right in this map. MIBR up 1. And now so very close to moving into that upper bracket final. They snatch Vertigo here, John.
Yeah, that is a big, big find for MIBR, taking paiN's map.